This is a video chart presentation of BioMedical Technology Solutions Holdings, brought to you by allpennystocks.com. BioMedical Technology is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading under ticker BMTL. This is a look at a 9-month chart. Not very much volume. I did check the share structure on this. Only about 7 million shares in the float, so that definitely explains the low volume. Yesterday, volume did start coming in. See 40,000 shares traded, still low. Trading in a definite channel. I want to take a quick look at these lower indicators and see if they're telling us anything. MACD is in a downtrend. What we're looking for is the histogram, which just now broke back above zero. We look at these histogram bars to gain a little bit of strength. We're getting the bullish cross of the MACD now. What we're going to want to see is this turn, rotate, break through zero, and put this in a bullish trend. Same look to the PPO. Those of you that follow our charts know that I like to see the ADX in this sort of position. It's good for reversals to have that negative DI up high and positive DI down low. There's a lot of room for this to turn and start to put together an uptrend. The ADX is actually in a little bit of a precarious position because there's not a real trend going on here. So this being up over 40 into trend mode is a little bit indecisive. I'd call that very neutral. On lower volume plays, you can see the money flow index moves very sharply. You always want to see it holding over 50. That's bullish. Down through here has a bearish look to it. Over the last few months, up above 50 has a bullish look. And now we see that 21 getting ready to break through 50. We definitely want to see that. Accumulation distribution, very strong uptrend, showing buying pressures coming in. That's reiterated by the Chaikin money flow, which has been holding well in the green for several months now. CCI, we're going to look for this break of the downtrend and the break through zero. You see it's kind of right at that point right now, starting to trade to the upper end of its mean. I like the look of this full still. We talk about charts holding over 50 as being bullish. About 6 months now holding over 50. That has a very nice look. Tricks, very similar to the MACD. In a downtrend, looks like we're about ready to get a bullish cross. We're going to want to see this reverse course, break that trend line, and break back up through zero. It'll give it a whole different bullish look if that happens. RSI is breaking through 50. The other thing we talk about, all three of them. You want to see the red and gold, the longer terms, 14 and 21, over top of 50. That shows good momentum coming into the stock. A pretty definitive channel through here between 20 cents on the lower end and 30 cents on the upper end. If this breaks through 30, classic TA resistance becomes support. So we're going to look for that to be a strong support level. If it can punch through 30, we'll look for volume to continue to increase. The more volume you can get on the breakthrough, the more reliable it is. It's going to continue upward. You can see through here there's not much resistance in its way. It's going to meet a little bit more up at 40. And long term, you know, I don't like to put targets on things, but there's going to be the long-term goal because there's just not much resistance in the way. Look for it to go up there and try and test 50. I do want to take a quick look at the weekly charts because when you see low volume stocks, sometimes you can pick up some information from the weekly charts that's not really readily available in these daily charts. So when I flip this over, basically since the stock started trading in 2008, let's look at the weekly charts. You see it started out around $2. Looks like it's found a bottom outside of a couple of these shadows through here. Has that sort of look to it, making higher lows. You can see the resistance is clearly in there at 30 cents. And like I said, you don't see much through 40. It becomes much more stout up around 50. That'd be the breaking point I'd be looking for. So you can see what I mean by getting a clearer picture of things by going to the weekly charts. Run through these real quick and see nice divergence with the MACD back towards zero. That's what you always want to see. Same way with the PPO. ADX once again in that classic reversal position we look for. MFI is pushing through 50 even on the weekly charts. Reiterated from the daily charts, holding over top of 50. That's bullish. Nice uptrend to the accumulation distribution. And again, Chaikin money flow showing that buying pressure is well overcoming selling pressure. CCI on its dip, pushing back through zero now. It's another thing you look for. And once again, the full still holding over 50 and now breaking back through 80. Very nice look. And again, the tricks trending back towards zero. All things that you want to see in longer term charts. All things you want to see in daily charts as well, but it's good to see them reiterated in the longer term so you can get a little bit better of a view. And again, the RSI is trying to push through 50. You can see the 14 and 21 are trending right there at it. 51.98, 49.84. We're going to want to see them gather a little bit of strength and punch through some higher levels. This chart could indeed turn very bullish. So we're going to look for that break of 30. We're going to look for volume to continue. You can see it's starting to increase little by little each week. So we're looking for that volume surge, that break of resistance, support line being held, and see if this chart can break out. As always, Annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. I strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or this video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stock is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.